It's a beautiful time to be in crypto, and I hope every single one of you are enjoying the profits on the channel from the past few days. Tokens like Miria Games through the roof, Nakamoto Games through the roof, and even Astro is starting to see a resurgence. I'm very confident that this is the bull market. We've been saying that for a while, but we do have some amazing, well, amazing for some, news on the market at the moment. So first things first, if you haven't heard about it right now, Sam Bankman-Fried has been found guilty on all 7 criminal fraud counts. If you don't know already, Sam Bankman-Fried was the guy who was responsible for the FTX collapse, the collapse of Solana, and basically the whole crypto market when it was found out that he was moving customer funds and investing that in other projects. He was also using those funds to fund other projects and investments into government sponsorship. So it's basically like investing into a person and he's using your money to do other stuff, which he shouldn't have been. Now, he has been found out guilty on all accounts, and there's a few interesting things from the case. One of the things that I wanted to show you is actually this video here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Damian Williams, and I'm the United States Attorney here in the Southern District of New York. Sam Bankman-Fried perpetrated one of the biggest financial frauds in American history, a multi-billion-dollar scheme designed to make him the king of crypto. But here's the thing.
We already know the real king of crypto is, right? Not this guy.
The cryptocurrency industry might be new. The players like Sam Bankman-Fried might be new. But this kind of fraud, this kind of corruption is as old as time, and we have no patience for it. When I became U.S. Attorney, I promised that we would be relentless in rooting out corruption in our financial markets. This is what relentless looks like. This case moved at lightning speed. That was not a coincidence, that was a choice. And it's also a message. It's a warning, this case, to every single fraudster out there who thinks that they're untouchable, or that their crimes are too complex for us to catch, or that they're too powerful for us to prosecute, or that they could try to talk their way out of it when they get caught. Those folks should think again and cut it out. And if they don't, I promise we'll have enough handcuffs for all of them. Now, this verdict would not have been possible without the incredible work of the career prosecutors from my office.
So this is absolutely amazing for the whole of the crypto space. We need stuff like this. We need people who are going to be on the case whenever there is scams on the rise. Because if you think about it, if this FTX situation didn't happen, maybe the bull run would have gone on for a lot longer. Maybe so many people, hundreds of thousands of people, would have had a lot more money in their pockets to reinvest into Bitcoin, right? The price wouldn't have technically gone as low as it would have gone. So it's amazing to see this case. And not only that, but it was like a left and a right hook from the SEC, because they went after SafeMoon as well. You know, SafeMoon CEO has also been arrested for money laundering and conspiracy charges. If you don't know about SafeMoon, SafeMoon was a meme coin project. They were supposed to be doing staking. They were supposed to have a locked liquidity pool. And the CEO of SafeMoon made over $100 million taking money from that liquidity pool and trading it for himself. So it's crazy to see, and it's very relieving to see that there has been so many of these cases solved. Now, what does this mean for the future of the crypto market? Well, there has been a whitewash, and no doubt in the future, this will happen again. There will be more projects that raise too much money and that dumps the market and are overvalued. That's normal, but not at this stage of the market. If you take a look here, those of you guys that have been following this for a while will already know that we are in phase 1. Now, phase 2 starts after BTC halving. So right now, as you can see, we are approaching the halving, and you can see that we have tons and tons of momentum. I mean, if we go back to some of the older times in price history, you'll clearly see that we always see like a rally into BTC halving. You know, this time was the vid collapse. Okay, so that's why you see the huge dump. Or if we go to the one before that, okay, there wasn't much of a collapse. In fact, it was a decent time in the market. In fact, I'll make it here and here just so you guys can see it a little bit better. but you see, right, full send into BTC halving. And I feel like this is the type of cycle that we're seeing again. So as we approach into BTC halving, we're just going to see a rise. We're just going to see a rally, okay? And this brings a lot of opportunities for a few of the things that I want to discuss today. So I am thinking we go full send. This isn't a price prediction. That doesn't mean that we'll go 40K before BTC halving, but this is just the general flow of momentum. I do feel like we will just continue to rally into BTC halving. Why? Because all the scammers have been caught. You know, they got rid of some bankmen. They've gotten rid of Safe Moon. Crypto Eats, hopefully that's next. You know, there's a few others out there. And what this means is that it's kind of cleared the way for the crypto market. It's cleared the way for money to flow in. You know, you guys already know that the ETF is scheduled after BTC halving. So what that means is that there's going to be more opportunities for altcoins. And that is the thing that I wanted to discuss today. So as you can see, if we look at the Ichimoku strategy, which I like to follow, you guys will know this is something that I'm learning. I'm not an expert in, but I'm always happy to share ideas for anybody that trades with this strategy. What you can see is that everything is above the cloud here. The Tenkan is above the cloud here. The 2 moving averages are above the cloud here. Momentum RSI is all on a rally. I feel like the RSI is a little bit tapped out on the daily, but if you look at the weekly, you guys will see that we can rally a long time for the cycles. I mean, if we go back to this cycle from BTC halving all the way to the top, we was above the 50 mark. You know, it can realistically be the same. You know, BTC halving all the way above will probably be above the 50 mark, as that will go down below it again. So from a daily perspective, it's pretty simple, right? It looks like we'll probably see a pullback down to about 30K. We'll turn the old resistance level into support, and then we'll continue from there. In my opinion, that's what I'm planning for. And that means that there is a ton of trades to be made on the altcoin market right about now. Currently, we see that Polkadot has hit the top of the cloud and we have rejected, which means I'll be looking for a trade from this area here, about $4.20. I also took a trade today on Ape coin, and personally, again, a great trade, right? If we pull it up here, you guys will see from the daily, okay, from the daily, we've rejected the cloud a little bit, but you can see below, we've had the cross. So what I'm looking to do is hit a edge-to-edge trade from the bottom of the cloud to the top of the cloud. And if we do break into the cloud, that's what you'll see. You know, very similar to actually what we did see on Polkadot. If I go back here, you'll see on Polkadot. You'll see the 2 moving averages cross below. Here, you see there was a slight rejection from the top of the cloud, actually multiple times. You can see it here. So you have reject from the cloud here, again reject from the cloud here on the daily, but then eventually we break into the cloud and you just see straight pump, right? So that's the same thing that I'm looking to do with Ape. Okay, so throughout the altcoin market, you will see a similar patterns. Atom and some of the rest of the coins, it's a bit late. Like they've already broken into the cloud and they're doing the same thing as Polkadot. Like if you look at Polkadot and look at this, it's basically the same thing, right? Rejected from the top of the cloud. Again, here, we come down to the moving averages and hopefully we show support here. So all you have to do, or all I'm doing personally, is I'm looking at Bitcoin. I think this could be a different chart, but I'm looking at Bitcoin. I'm looking at the pullback. I'm going, okay, no, if Bitcoin comes down a little bit, okay, what that means is that a lot of these coins like Atom are going to see a pullback to the bottom of the cloud. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm entering around these areas for Atom and Polkadot and a lot of the other altcoins that are on the crypto list, which you guys should already have. And then I'm going to be looking to take the edge to edge. So from the bottom of the cloud to the top of the cloud. Okay, and these movements are huge. Like if you look at some of these movements, they're massive, right? 13% moves, 15% moves, 20% moves. So like Ape, obviously I'm a bit early on Ape, but I'm looking for a different setup. Like for Ape, I'm looking for the edge to edge. So I'm looking to catch one of these full green candles, which, hey, when you're trading from across, they're actually very good to catch. You know, we spoke about this one with Bitcoin before, but these edge to edge trades are just, they're money makers. Okay, so to conclude, crypto market absolutely amazing right now. Sam Bankman's going jail. 3 of the guys from SafeMe are going jail. So it's great. It's clearing up the space for crypto, and it's making it safe for normal people to get invested in again. In terms of the Bitcoin market right now, Bitcoin's making waves. We might see a small pullback, which leaves a lot of opportunities for the altcoin space. Trades like your edge to edge, trades like your Kumo breakouts, trades like when we retest the cloud, they're all on right now. And these are trades which won't come back again. So you're only going to get this one once. If we don't go break out the cloud, come all the way back down so you can get another opportunity. Once we're through, and it's a different trading strategy. You're trading with momentum. You know, if you look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin's not going to go back inside the cloud and mess around with that for a few weeks, you know, even sometimes a few months. So these are lucky trades to get into, right? If you can actually do plan it. So I recommend you guys save this video, go back through it, break it down, and check out the trading tutorial that I do have in the link in the description for all the best crypto exchanges and to get started trading crypto. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.